Coming for you, Goldface. Welcome back, guys, to Squid's Art Adventure. Today we're going to be talking about art books and why they're so important to have so many books. I have a lot of books. I don't know if you can see it on the table. Thank you, trusty camera woman.
Camera wench.
So I have many different art books. I have books that just inspire me, as well as books that are very helpful because they teach you how to do art. I have some books on anatomy. Our phones just went off simultaneously. Give us 1 second. So yes, as I was saying, I have many books, some that just inspire me. I have some books that are instructional, teach you how to do things. I have a huge pile of books here on comics. Just tons of books on how to, make comics, how to write comics, storyboarding. Books on, these are some older ones, on how to draw comic books. I have a book on animation. It's a good source. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I also have more real instructional books. I have anatomy books by Bridgman. Bridgman's the man when it comes to anatomy. These are just super good books. We have Constructed Anatomy. We have The Human Machine. We have The Book of 100 Hands. It's super good. Very, very, very good. And if you want to be a superhero artist, just draw superheroes or barbarians, or just be a fantasy artist, you have Bern Hogarth. This guy was taught by Bridgman, and he just draws super buff people the entire time. So trying to decipher his notes are not easy, but his drawings are good. It's very good. I also have fine artists. This is one of my newer books in my collection. This is actually from my mentor, David Chang. Shout out to my professor and mentor, David Chang. Also, I have this. This is just a book on oil painting still lifes I got. Then we have concept art books from video games, from Devil May Cry 4, God of War 3. This is from a board game. It's just got a bunch of Cthulhu creatures in it, crazy, absurd things. Is this on camera? Can you see it? Now look at all this, crazy stuff. Yeah, just stuff to get you inspired, It's really important to have that, just to have the inspiration, to have the books to learn. Some of my favorite books though are here. I try to keep these in really good condition. I have this book on Naruto illustrations. I know I rag on Naruto all the time, but I actually really love Naruto. It's super awesome. And the illustrations inside are fantastic. I like to keep the cover on it. You see there's some really great high quality stuff in here. As well as my favorite, Dragon Ball by Akira Toriyama. It's a book of illustrations. So you might be wondering if the camera is just distorting it, but it's not. It actually opens right to left, because it's from Japan. I also got some good books that also bring me inspiration. These are from Hayao Miyazaki, Princess Mononoke and Howl's Moving Castle. Super good illustrations inside. But yeah, the point of the video isn't just to flex about all of my books and stuff. And if you want to be a millionaire, it's not just about having Lamborghinis. It's about these 8 bookshelves I installed. I'm just kidding. No, it's just art books are super important, and whether they're teaching you something or they're inspiring you, as long as it sparks something in you to draw something or to create, you should have them. So I'm not telling you to go out and buy art books. But if you're aspiring to be an artist, you should buy at least 1 or 2 art books. You don't have to have a bajillion. But they're like, I think, very important to have, and they're good for reference and good for inspiration.
Which one's your favorite?
So right now, I do have a couple of favorites that I actually use on a daily. These don't have like bookmarks in them, but the Human Machine, Constructive Anatomy, and the Book of 100 Hands. I use these Bridgman books very often. I did buy them used, but I did put a lot of wear on them myself. They're super awesome. And for the price of about $5 each, you can't go wrong with these books. Because if you go on forums or you go online and you talk to anybody who's an illustrator or an artist, they've probably heard of Bridgman and they probably have his books. He's like the quintessential anatomy person. If we're talking about my favorite books for like inspiration, it's gonna be like super cheesy, but it's definitely like the Dragon Ball and Naruto book. Huge like anime person. Growing up, I literally started drawing because of my cousin, and he used to draw nothing but Dragon Ball characters, and me and him watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z all the time. So I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was super excited. I'd come home, watch Dragon Ball Z, draw Dragon Ball Z characters, and then when I was in the 6th or 7th grade, Naruto came out. So I would rush home and watch Naruto and draw nothing but Naruto characters. And that kind of got me in the rabbit hole. I was going to school for art in middle school and then high school, and now I do it in college. And I'm about to graduate with my BFA. And this is for you, Sam, since you told me I shouldn't just say acronyms, I should, say what they mean. It's a Bachelor in Fine Arts. So, yeah. Again, thanks again for everyone who tuned in for this video, and I hope I was helpful, and maybe you will go out, buy some art books and be inspired and you create. And I hope you join me in my next video, which is coming out on Wednesday.
Tell them to leave a comment below for something. Leave a comment below with something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, camera lady, who I love a lot. My wife, I love you. So, yeah, you should leave a comment on what your favorite art book is, and maybe tell me about some of the things that inspire you to draw or inspire you to paint. Anything really. If you're a sculptor, any type of artist, maybe a photographer, I don't really care. Just leave a comment and tell me what inspires you to go out and be artsy and what you enjoy. So, yeah, comment, subscribe, give me a like, a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, which is probably down here. And check out my other videos, which is only 2. This is Squid signing off. Keep inking, guys.